Hey guys, what's going on? Garanax here, bringing you another video on 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. After 2 days of trying out and also doing some research, aka watching other YouTubers' videos, I finally found an easy and consistent strategy for Demon KIMARA. Thanks to Nagato for the suggestion. So the team that I'm personally using is Red Gotha, Blue SR Eren, Red Slater and also Red Escanor. Now the main strategy here is to use Gotha and Slater to attack disable and debuff disable KIMARA, so you either completely cancel his turn or you take lesser attacks from him. Now one thing to take note is that you cannot use attack disable and debuff disable at the same time. So if you already have used attack disable and you use a debuff disable, it will actually cancel off the attack disable. So Gotha has the attack disable, upgrade cards and also ult gauge control on the ultimate. Slater has the debuff disable and also the attack disable on the ultimate. SR Eren is a unit that everyone has 6/6 if you are playing during the AOT collab, and the last slot here you can choose who to bring. Now I was aiming to clear faster since today's mission is to clear within 6 turns, so I brought another DPS unit. And Red Escanor also has the ability to control ult gauge, so I don't have to rely on rushing Gotha's ult. Now you can bring a healer like Red Liz if you're having trouble surviving, but I feel like having 2 ult gauge controller is better and really ensures that you don't take any ults from KIMARA. And with all the disables going on, you really take significantly lesser damage, so a healer might not be necessary. So I'm going to show you a pre-recorded run that I did earlier when testing out this team. I am using lifesteal food just to boost up my survivability a little bit, but attack food or HP food should work too. So on the first turn, you can see the boss is going to use 2 attacks and 1 debuffs, but I don't want to waste an upgrade card just for Gotha to disable attack for 1 turn, so I use debuff disabled instead, and then just use all the attack cards to deal damage. I was really lucky to get the upgrade cards and also attack disable very beautifully here. And because I already disabled debuffs, so the boss is only going to use all 3 attack cards. So I merged Gotha's cards and used the attack disable. Then I moved cards around because I want to save Red Escanor's card to control ult gauge instead. You can see that completely cancels his turn. So now KIMARA has his ultimate ready, but Gotha doesn't have his ult yet. So I upgrade all the cards and use Escanor to take off the ult gauge instead. So that's why having another unit that can control ult gauge might work better than a healer. Then just deal some damage and disable debuffs again. And now Gotha's ult is ready, so I can cancel KIMARA's ultimate once again. Then I use attack disable, so that completely cancels his next turn as well. Then just throw in 2 of Eren's attack card to deal damage, and that kills him for the first phase. On the second phase, you want to continue doing the same thing, just alternate between attack disable and debuff disable. And if you can prepare a rank 3 buff for Eren, he can take off more than half of the boss's HP. Here I just use attack disable just in case, but I know he's pretty much dead at this point. So I just throw in all the damage cards and Eren kills him.
溶かしてあげましょう。
and I also managed to kill within 6 turns and get that extra points as well. So this is the strategy for this team. I find this strategy much more consistent and easier to do. I have tried the PS team as well with Gotha, Lilia, Blue Demon Melee and also Aaron. That team could work but requires far more RNG. So you have to ensure that you have at least 2 ults and a rank 3 Aaron buff before going into phase 2. So if you're unlucky, it's really difficult to set that up. So try out this team and see if it works for you. Lastly, I just want to touch on the exchange shop real quick. Now some people have done the math. You can't actually clear out the entire shop here because of how low the drop rates for the purple fragments are. So you want to make sure that you use your green and red fragments to exchange for the purple fragment and use them to buy out the special store first. So you want to prioritize on your part 2 SSR tickets, anvils and also the pendants. Now you can get the 5-star awakening stones if you still need them, but you can totally skip the SSR equipment selection because it doesn't guarantee you high rolls on the main stats. Now once you have bought out all these, you can then spend your fragments to buy out the Growth 1 and also Growth 2 store if you want to. But these are really easy to farm, so you can ignore them if you don't want to farm the boss. So I hope this guide is helpful to you and gives you an easier and more consistent strategy for clearing Demon KIMARA. Now if you have any other strategies that you would like to share, feel free to comment down below. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross videos. That's it for today, take care and have a great day ahead.